I've done quite a bit of work off camera. As everybody knows, it is very difficult to do anything quickly and film it at the same time. So I got a head start on the sawmill shed. I figure I'd catch y'all up. So far I got the back beam and post set. And by doing that, I was able to square the rest of the structure off with the back section. What we got here is 30 feet long, and we're going to be 12 feet deep. And when you include the overhang, we're going to have a 32 by 14 roof line. I'll bring you around here and show you the back beam. Of course, I can't mill anything beyond 16 foot right now with the track setup I have on my mill. So I just milled 16 foot 2 by 8 material and laminated 3 to make this 4-inch by 30 foot long beam. 4 by 8 by 30, excuse me. And now what I've done here is I made wooden gusset plates and put it on both sides. And of course you got the beam bearing the weight on the very top of the post, which is now for anybody wondering, I used cedar, eastern red cedar for my post. They are rot resistant. Some people say they will rot over time, but around here I have dug up cedar posts 20 years after they were put in, and they still look just as good as the day they were put in. Now this is all heart, just as much heart as I could on these posts. There's hardly any white on them at all. And the part that goes into the ground, I put a sealer on. The reason I got these cross supports is that is guaranteeing my 12 foot distance on all of them. They're all level. They're all exactly 12 foot apart via my laterals there that'll keep them in place. Pulled my tape from corner to corner and we are perfectly square, which is surprising. I mean, I think I got lucky. I'm not going to act like I had that kind of skill. I mean, I am pretty skilled, but I'm out here working by myself. Now that I have my 3 posts in the front cut to height, I can now get this 6 by 10 beam up on top of those posts. Now I think when I set the back beam, I maxed out the lift on my loader. It wouldn't go any higher, and I just had enough to get it up there. But now this front beam is going to be probably about a foot or more higher. It's a thicker beam as well. So I may have to get creative and stack some pallets up under it and give me another couple of feet of lift that way. What I'll probably wind up doing is the pallet that's right up under the beam, I will screw that to the bottom of the beam. That way it'll kind of have a wider footing sitting on top of the other pallets, and my loader forks will be under the bottom pallet. And I think by using that method, it'll give me a little more room and I can get that beam up there safely. But we'll see. Okay, I have all 3 gusset plates on the back of the post installed, and that will help keep this big beam from falling off the back when I go up with it with a loader. I wanted to have this beam, I wanted to have it on camera when I raised this beam up with a loader and set it, but it got dark yesterday, I ran out of time, and my camera cut off. So this whole video of me getting this up here was lost. It's about 10 feet to the underside of the beam on that end, and maybe 9 feet over here with the angle of the ground. So I'm not sure what the maximum reach is of this loader, but it was just a little beyond. So that helped me get it up there. But anyway, wanted to do it on camera but didn't get the chance. So today I need to shift that beam to the right about a couple of inches. And ready to start setting rafters here. I got the first one in place, the rest of them are cut right there on the loader. Got my 22.5-inch spacer blocks to go in between them, that way they're 24 inches on center. Here is another angle. The rafters are all on. I started to take that pallet down. My impact driver went dead. Go figure. I was able to get the braces unscrewed and out of the way so I could get the rafters up. Yeah, I knocked the meat off the hands. Well, we're halfway done with our purlin sheeting boards. This is all the poplar I got out of that one log. It was more than enough to do the entire roof. I'm actually going to have 2 extra boards left over. There's my stack of poplar boards, 1x6 by 16. I'll get some nailing action going on here. All right. Anyway, I'll bring you up here and show you. We're halfway done. Like I said previously, I'm letting my board stick out about 1 foot or more to get that overhang. And what I decided to do, because this is a 32-foot roof line, 30 foot by rafter, by letting the boards hang over 32 foot. And normally I stagger all my joints, but because it only takes 2 boards to cross this roof line, I didn't feel like doing a bunch of joints here and there. I just doubled. I come down here and took a 2x4 and doubled, just scabbed it onto that joist, the rafter, sorry. And that's going to give me 1.5 inches for each of the boards to meet. A lot stronger than the 3/4 you would get if they're both meeting on the same joist. But it's a build, man. It's a shed. I don't care. It's going to be plenty strong. It's not going to hurt it. But we're halfway done. 2-foot centers on those purlins, 2-foot centers on those rafters. And we'll be putting a commercial panel up here, so that's going to be a really stout roof. But anyway, all right, we'll check back with you in a few. All right, we've got all the sheeting boards on the roof. Everything is done. Here's a look from ground level. Got all the sheeting boards on. Purlins, whatever you want to call them. Still haven't took that pallet down. I keep forgetting to bring my impact driver. I'll bring it out here in a little bit and get that pallet off of there. But now I got to go and pick up my metal roofing